Good day. So I'll do another memory video. People seem to like these. Got a nasty salute then. Onward. So back in my early 20s, as you know, I started off as a bus driver at the age of 19, and then I started driving coaches when I turned 21. The bus company I worked for, Davis Brothers, went bust when I was 21, so I had to, and they were taken over by First Bus, so coach driving was not an option. So I went to London and worked for a company called Londoners. I left there after a few months. I was, as I said in a previous video, I was allocated a brand new coach after about 3 months at the Londoners, considering like 4 months previous to that I was a bus driver. And then I went to work for the Glider, doing those 5-star tours around Europe. It's going to sound a little bit big-headed, this, but it's not, because it's a bit baffling. At the time, I just made the most of it, but now I look back and I think, why did people have so much faith in me? So, like, from being a bus driver to driving coaches in London and being allocated a brand new coach after 3 months, which I left to go and do a job everybody wanted, travelling around Europe's 5-star hotels. Unfortunately, they went bust. I did a bit of work for a company called Parnham's over that winter, Interski and stuff mostly, but then in the summer I went to work for Clarks of London. London's best coach company it was then. National Express bought it and basically gut it. It's just been sold to the Coach Travel Group, I think they're called, which are new people buying everybody up. Interesting. It's happened many times. Like the Glider, the company I work for, was a brainchild of Q Drive, which was a company that bought everybody up in the 90s. And then we had, and then I was at Londoners, and they were part of Status Group, which was set up by Tellings, Gold and Miller, and they were buying up everybody. So you'll see lots, like my new coach at Londoners had the Tellings, Gold and Miller livery, but with Londoners colours and the Londoners written on it. But then they pulled the plug. But yeah, then I went to work for Clarks of London. And it's going to sound big-headed again, but it's baffling. At Clarks of London, new starts generally got to drive these ones. I think that's L100. Well, L100 and L200, which were the oldest coaches they had at the time. Van Halls, nice enough coaches. They had no air conditioning though. But was that me driving them when I started? No. I drove the Yonkers a bit, Yonkier Deauville. But then for some reason, after a couple of months, I ended up just covering drivers' days off. Drivers who were driving the brand new Setras. And Setras are the dog's bollocks of coaching. You can't buy them anymore. They make them right and drive anymore. But yeah, I spent then the rest of the time at Clark's driving these Setras around. I even drove the double-decker once, a few times as well. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. Because like I say, the new starts generally had the oldest coach. I remember I sat in a meeting once because they did skiing work, and I put my name forward to do the skiing work. And when there was a meeting full of drivers, and one of the Clarks, I can't remember which one's which now. The Clark leaders who ran the business was talking about what was expected on these skiing trips they did, and they used to send a coach out full of drivers to go to the hotel and stuff to prepare for the coach trip into Switzerland and everything. So I went on that, but we were sat in the meeting room and she was pointing out all the different people talking about their experience, and she got to me and she said, and here we have Luke, who's just great. And he's like, what? I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? It's baffling. It is baffling. I mean, it's baffling why some people sort of get an easy time of it, or things fall into their lap, and some drivers just struggle. I don't know what it is. I don't know why some people seem to be lucky. I mean, it's funny calling myself lucky when I've with what I've been through now. But overall, my life has been probably 90% good and 10% bad. The 10% bad has been absolutely awful, to be fair, but the 90% good has been absolutely fantastic. So I don't know. I don't know why they had faith in me so much. And then it carried on, didn't it? I mean, when I went to work for HSF, they gave me one of the Volvos and a brand new, it was a year old, I think, at the time. Because all the new starts were generally driving around in 380 Scanias, 4 Series Scanias at the time, and I got one of the Volvo FHs with a double-deck trailer. And then Virginia gave me the 750, but that was mostly because of the videos and stuff. And then Bull bought me a 750. I don't know why people have so much faith in me, but they do. Just make the most of it. If That's you. Just make the most of it. That's all I can say, because I have no idea why, but there we go. Good day. Also, if you need any CBC booking, please book. It's funny, it comes and goes. So September was nuts for bookings, and then October's been dead as a doornail. So if you're thinking booking, do book. I could do with some money. Good day. Just to quickly say, because I've just watched that video back as I'm making it, I do come across as quite smug. I'm not doing it from a smug point of view. I've said this so many times before, but my honest opinion is I'm a bit of a twat. My mum always says, don't say that. It's like, well, I do. Like, not in a poor me sense. I just am. So it's really, really, really not being smug. It's more bewilderment. It's like, I don't know why people had so much faith in me. But there we go. Good day again for the third time.